Hi, my name is Christine Grisham, and I first want to thank AARDA for this project. I think it's a really wonderful idea. Just a bit about my story. I moved to San Diego in 2007 to start a program in traditional Chinese medicine to learn how to be an acupuncturist and an herbalist. And it was a very stressful time, very draining mentally and physically. And while my health overall was improving, I found that I was having long periods of serious just illness, and I couldn't quite figure out why. So in 2011, I went to a naturopath, and I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And this wasn't a surprise to me. Both of my parents have thyroid diseases, and like most people, they were put on Synthroid decades ago and kind of told to go about their business. And I decided I would take a different approach, and I educated myself a lot about the alternative therapies because I was deemed to not need hormone replacement at that time. And so I changed my diet. I stopped eating gluten and dairy completely, and it was great because I began to feel better. I lost 40 pounds, and I did feel a much better sense of well-being. What did surprise me, though, is the length of the grieving process that I felt. I didn't expect that. And the feeling of, often of loneliness and of isolation, and even feeling demoralized. And I think that comes with having any chronic disease, especially one that's considered silent. Often people think, if they know anything about thyroid conditions, they think it has to do with your weight and that's it. They don't realize that this is a type of autoimmune, much like many of the others, that affect your entire system and your entire way of life. So for many people with autoimmune, it's this daily struggle. So that was something that was a surprise, but even though it's been extremely difficult, I feel like it's been a blessing. And that's because I now have been able to combine my understanding of autoimmune disease from a Western medical perspective with my own Chinese medical perspective. And I now see a lot of patients that have struggled for years, and I can understand what it's like emotionally and also how to treat it. So it's been a wonderful thing. And even though I personally struggle, of course, like everyone else, it's given me a lot of strength to be able to help other people. So thanks again, AARDA, and good luck with this project.